welcome you once again to another episode of Barrish Sanvaad. This is the 5th episode of Barrish Sanvaad. Let me introduce our guest speaker for today, and that is someone you all know and familiar, that is Dr. Tanuja Aryananda, who is the CEO of Lanka Rainwater Harvesting Forum and also the convener of the South Asian Rainwater Network. So Dr. Tanuja Aryananda has been flying the flag high for rainwater harvesting in Sri Lanka and in South Asia, as well as sharing her wealth of information with international audiences and practitioners. She has authored several publications and she has pioneered key research. So, without much detail, let me explain to you why we are meeting with you in this episode of Barrish Sanvaad. May is important for many of us in South Asia, maybe, and for others also. For South Asia, like for Sri Lanka particularly, May is the month that we expect rain, and also May is the month that we will get water sector activists, practitioners from South Asia and across the globe joining to share their experiences, best practices, and to discuss the way forward as to how we could achieve SDG 6 and address climate change, particularly with a focus on rainwater harvesting. So this is happening at the second international conference of SARNET, which is scheduled to be held at the International Water Management Institute in Sri Lanka on the 17th and 18th of May. Let me ask Dr. Tanuja to give more details, so starting from about the event, and about SARNET. It's fairly a new network. So what is the journey like, and the lead up to the international conference? How would you kind of explain it?
Okay. Let me just begin with starting with the journey of SARNET. Although we started in 2020, the initial seed of SARNET started in 2006, where we had a national conference in Kandy, Sri Lanka, where 5 ministers from the region attended the conference and signed a declaration. It's called the Kandy Declaration, to promote rainwater harvesting in their own country. So that was the beginning of SARNET, if I might say. Then following on from that, there was 2 years later, there was a conference in Nepal, a high-level conference, where I think it was sponsored by Nepali government. And then later on, again, one in Bangladesh as well. So and as well as when during this Sakosan conference, it was held in 2011 in Sri Lanka, there was discussion among the ministers who attended to form a separate network for rainwater harvesting within the region. So it stemmed from that, and then in 2020, with the support of USA, we were able to start operating on SARNET. And I must say, although it's still in that young stage, we have achieved a lot through SARNET, and it's still growing. So basically, the SARNET was formed to capture the whatever research and experience within the region, because here we share the same monsoon, as we said, and we also share the same sky, so where the rain is coming from. So we need to, our culture is also very much similar, and there are, rather than reinventing the wheel in all the different countries, and there is wealth of traditional rainwater harvesting in all our countries as well. So we need to capture all that and share those information with within the region as well as internationally. So it can be improved, it can be mainstream to serve the people who are lacking in water, or as you said, to mitigate climate change in the future.
Yes. So I think you explained it well how it's changed from as like one of the architects of I believe of SARNET. I think you also beautifully captured in one word that we all share the same sky. But we, I guess, as we do not remember that although we share the same sky, we do not give much thought to the rain. So this is the time to again give, to think, to see rain in a different, see the beauty of rain, I would say, for all of us.
Yes, I mean, actually, the rain is our main source of water, whether it is we are taking from the wells or whether we are taking from the rivers or the reservoirs. Rain is the main source. We forget that, and we also forget that rain is water. So, and we wait for it to rain and flow to the sea, and then we treat the sea to get back the water. So it is, I feel, it's a crazy way of doing it. Rather than we collect the rainwater as it falls, and when it's falls, where it falls.
So going back to the roots, the rainwater. So this conference, which is giving a lot of emphasis on the potential of rainwater for addressing water scarcity, for climate change. Now this conference is happening after the subsequent to the UN World Water Conference. What is being offered at this conference for water sector enthusiasts and activists?
Yeah, conference main objective is to actually to capture all this what has been happening in South Asian region as well as in outside to share their experiences, case studies, research to promote rainwater harvesting. So basically we need to lobby as a group as rainwater harvesting industry to lobby internationally for funding as well as for policy forming on water sector. So if we get together rather than lobbying individually, if we get together as a group, I think the effect will be much more. So with following on the water conference, we can share our experience what we do with this conference also to follow on to the international level as well.
Yeah. So to create a more, basically to make the voice a louder voice for from South Asia region to the world. So I also saw that a range of activities, a range of events rather is happening prior to and along with the conference. Would you be able to share a little bit about it?
Yes, just prior to the conference, we are organizing a training program for technicians on installation of the rainwater harvesting system. We are constructing two types of rainwater systems. One is a ferrocement pumping shaped Sri Lanka model. Other one we are bringing experts from Africa to install the Calabash tank system. So two models have been listed. These are both low-cost systems. It can be incorporated with anywhere at a very low cost. So that training program will be for 5 days, and then the conference where we have got 26 papers which will be presented along with posters as well as videos for 2 days, that is from 17th to 18th of May. And following on from there, there will be a small tour of Sri Lanka where we will be taking some participants to see some ancient rainwater harvesting system as well as the operating rainwater harvesting systems in schools and hospitals in Sri Lanka. and with some discussion with the national group as well.
So it's not just a conference, but it includes several aspects to it. So if anybody right now, is it too late to join this conference, or what should they do if anybody wants to join the conference at this stage?
It's not too late. It's all are welcome. Actually, it's free of charge. It's supported by USAID, and you can go to our website www.sarnet.org and register yourself to participate. You can either participate virtually or you can come in person. So all are welcome to come. Please do join us at this conference. It's a very interesting conference for everybody who is interested in water sector in Sri Lanka or in South Asian region.
Right. Thank you, Dr. Tanisha. So friends, mark the date in your calendar, 17th and 18th of May. Still there is time for you to make up your mind to visit Sri Lanka. It is worth visiting Sri Lanka and also sharing this learning and taking that something a worthwhile visit. Or if not, you are pressed with time, then you can still join virtually for the sessions that you would like to join. And we also invite you to join go to the SARNET website or the social media platforms where you can see get announcements, updates about the conference and register. Thank you. Look forward to meeting all of you at the SARNET conference, 17th and 18th of May.